Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Decisive Campaigns, Ardennes Offensive, with another bonus episode brought to you by our Patreon supporter Pumnara. Let's continue where we left off, and I actually just want to start up here and just go first for this. Bam. Start there. Okay. Well, we did take care of these, all of them. Moving further in doesn't really help me all that much, and you cannot move onto this, so I'm not particularly interested here. These guys are not doing particularly great either. They're low on fuel and supply and stuff, so what is BG? Battle group. Current and ideal, that's a big difference. Do I even have cards for reinforcements at this point? I don't. I do have Luftwaffe. I do have reinforcements or these replacements here. They're pretty expensive. Only two of them. Oh no, three. Supply is now 80. So that's also quite rough. Either way, all of these are part of this core here, which means that I'm going to be moving these up. I want them to spread around through this area. I did say I want half of this unit to move up, and I guess they will. So that's exactly where they are going. In a way it's sad for them, but they'll have to move. So I already did take care of everything here, although this is fine. I also need that support there. All of these. We'll be moving up. So that is that. Next up, these. I don't like their position, but I don't really have that many forces around here. So one thing I can do, let's see. Is that should have tried attacking here, even though I mean I know it doesn't help at all. Okay, so the rest of those will remain stationary. I'll put you in the city though, wherever I can. So those are all in Malamedi. Cannot attack those engineers, but I'll move that as quick as possible. Again, just try to move past this towards Laglaise. Moved not everything. The only ones that I want to keep there are these. So basically every unit here will have to be off of movement, which they are. There were some Greif teams, and I actually want to get those Greif teams away from there. They don't really serve any purpose in that position anyhow. so they won't. We'll be keeping these in Saint Vith at least for another night. Yes. And these guys will be following this route. Right. Let's just move along this road. Which is not an amazing thing to do. Although, this is interesting. That took them a long time, I guess. It's the first time that they're actually movable. Well, you don't hear me complain. I might play that freedom next turn, but not particularly now. Okay. Most of these are just plain stock because of this unit. They did pretty well at that. I could next turn, but it's very unfortunate that those guys are still there. Nothing to be done, I suppose. Let's continue. All these will stay in position, just holding, since I cannot allow these guys to get out. 28, 13, 94. I cannot imagine this to be empty, so I will leave it at that. Just 3 hexes. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Alright, I had to abandon this. And I do need to make sure that I don't get encircled though. So these as reinforcements are highly welcome. Now, okay, I don't have control over the road. Fuck. Now, okay. At this point, haven't done that. You're going into Houvelis. Okay. I guess here I'll have to see what potentially the best option is. But let's at least also put forward the Werfers and flak. Yes. Let's move and move. And I'll probably have to fight there. We'll see how that stuff ultimately goes here. You need to move. Second panzer layer and those. Okay. Let's move that into Bastogne, and I should have gotten these guys into marching mode as well. Now, talking about cards. Let's start with replacements. I have enough points to be doing that, and these replacements should be flowing towards my units in due time. And I'm gonna ask Goering for some reinforcements for the Fallschirmjäger. That's here. Right, I'll try to get that hex next turn then. Definitely not going into Martelange immediately. Martelange is 5 points. One thing that would technically be interesting is if you go far enough, taking Sedan is also crossing the Meuse. That's still a ways off, obviously, but technically it is. It's a long way off. For these, it's not even that bad. We're about halfway there. Anyway. I don't think crossing there has the effect that I might want. Let's take that off though. Defeating enemy units, so that certainly does have priority. Having now taken this road completely, and basically the enemy no longer even getting through this road, all the units that are in here, their only way technically of getting supplies are through here, and then getting off of this road, getting onto this road, getting off of the road, and then going across this and then up there. So that's not particularly great, I think. I'm surprised they're still doing okay, but probably not for long. During a night turn, I'm not inclined to go and risk that. Night turns, of course, a bit less exciting than anything else. We'll see. Maybe the enemy will run into my units and cause themselves a few casualties. Something like that might be pretty worthwhile, I think. Okay, let's pause here. We're gonna start with an attack of theirs, which pretty much has completely demolished their unit. Another attack in an encircled area. And I mean, there's a reason why I try to avoid nighttime attacks. Seems like this unit try to get back to Martelange. No specific things here, but they did run into my unit. These guys just got themselves encircled. I lost, wow, 3 Stuks. That's a serious attack. And this is that unit that I was talking about near Ettelbroek. They might have only a few rear area units at this stage. This is at Mersch. They're trying to beat those pioneers. But the units that are down there are devoid of supply. Yeah, we also took bigger losses than they did, especially in those Volksgrenadiers. That actually quite sucks. I'm surprised they did so well on a night raid there. They might also attack here. I can actually see them succeed in an attack there. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. Since I wasn't able to bring that many reinforcements there, I mean, I did get some units to the side, hoping they might not attack during a night turn. Like here, it doesn't look that great. So... Oh. Staff. They did run into that. And there too. We know that they have an HQ there, and at least I believe it was either mechanized or tank. Not doing very well there. Second attack, not amounting to much. Unfortunate attacks there, though. Really not sure what this is. Oh, these are, we've already had those, right. Let's keep going. Right. I was like, hey, I've seen this. Yep. Okay. So I'm mostly moving indeed. Not too much from the AI either, except movement that I guess we don't see. So, a lot of overcast. Casualties give us 37. Let's take a look at those losses. So currently we lost about at least 8,000 men I would say. More, actually. A lot more. But you can pause it wherever you feel like. 31 Panzers, 23 Panzer Force, 15 Jagdpanzer Force as well, 6 Jagdpanthers. American losses are close to the 35 to 40,000 when it comes to this stuff. At least. Also, their tank losses number in the hundreds, which is, I guess, good for us. Right. Seems like they got some units, both from the 28th still and the 10th Armored in that particular area. But let's see what we can do around this area first here. So, closing in on these guys, I guess, you know, pretty important. Let's also look at this, because, well, one by one I'm going to need to take them down. This is a really nice movement. So I want to start with that, really getting that Führer Grenadier further ahead. Okay, I'm gonna start with Team Cooper. And is this free? Yes, it is. So now we have Cooper and Team Carter. I also have those artillery pieces I would like to use. Seems like Team Carter still has quite a few tanks in the area. Dead. Since some of these still might be eligible for an attack, it doesn't seem that likely, and I cannot see any of those. I'm certainly not attacking with these forces into this. Neither am I attacking into that. One thing I'll deal with is these. You're gonna stay here, repair that bridge. Now, I have these with only Führerbegeleid, so that's not a thing. You have 25th Panzer, but could only do visit front. So let's leave those for now. First off, Okay. That's not amazing. But I will keep moving these guys at least. I can finish that off in due time then. Kind of just want to continue moving along with the artillery a bit, so 55 would allow me to do a regular attack still. Not amazing from that position. Oh, wow. That was unexpected. Just like this is unexpected. Weird that they would leave that open. I mean, you don't hear me complaining about it. But these guys are a serious threat, so I need to put all my fire on. Get half of them dead. They're in a real problematic situation, so... or a position here. So I need them gone. Cannot attack at this point, in all fairness. But I also want to attack this big stack here. I did lose some, but I did a lot of damage on that thing, which is good. None of these can move. Seems like they decided to go and move up north. These might spell trouble, but only a little bit. Well, most certainly is that these are going to be moving along. But I have to be a bit careful because they do indeed have those units there still. Seems like CCA 9th and CCA 10th can still cause some trouble. There are not a lot of units that can do a ranged attack on that. And to be fair, I'm not completely sure whether I even want that. Okay, that's fine. Happy they attacked through there. The thing is that because they attack there, they're just losing ammunition. These guys aren't in the most great of shape either. They're okay, but at least my units are dug in. Alright, let's at the very least move you there. So I'm not gonna let these guys slow down these units. But I think Reinforcing these with both the Stuks and the flak. Probably a good idea. Now, doing that should allow the rest of these forces to continue along the road. Move upon Ardennes. This was a bit of a mistake. The chance that they'll ever reach that area is very low now. That's good. I do want to deal with these first. I'll move into that city. Those tanks are still doing okay. Right. What do I have here? I want to take a look at any potential recon units, which would be these. Okay. I mean, I get it. I get it. Get it, please. Yes. And let's take a look at that depot. Major supply base. Nice fuel, nice supply. Good. Deplete. Now, that means that these are somewhat toast. Somewhat. They have a bit more than I expected as well. Difficulty here, again, I suppose, is that I don't really have that many forces to beat them. I'm happy to have taken Martelange though, so don't get me wrong. What is that doing there? That was the unit that was, you know, attacking me? Okay. Right, now that I'm getting close to the city, I cannot do that anymore. I have a hunch this is not going to be anything important, but okay. Intercept fire. Let's also take the depot. Deplete. Can I cannot put it on deplete. For whatever reason. Okay. Maybe because it's strategic supply base. Ah, shit. That's gonna be interesting. So I got into our loan, but then they actually have more stuff there, huh? But I did get their supply base, and I did get the actual city. Weird the way that goes. Well. I guess they better make ready for combat. Because that's exactly what they're likely gonna do soon. I'll get these all the way there too. So I guess 15th or 11th Panzer is going to fight for the city. Although I'm happy to take those points. I'm at 177 now. Quite a productive turn, taking both Martelange and Arlon. Or at least half of it. I wonder if this will get them in the city. I'll try. I'll bloody well try. No, I got only 25. I thought it said 35. Shit, I wasted that. Really? Ah, come on. Okay, well. I have another gamble here at Neufchâteau. Empty. But I need 2 units to hold the city, at least. I might be able to play a card for that. So, play Feldersatz on Neufchâteau. And then also one for the depot. And I'll put that on the plate, but that means that my units can actually keep moving. And the question is whether I'm going to try and get into Libramont. Certainly a pretty interesting proposition altogether. It's actually pretty interesting. The more north I go, the harder the battle gets. And oh wow. When did they push these guys back? Huh? I didn't even see this. When did this happen? I never saw a battle. What the fuck? Like, that didn't happen. My units were just here. Did I miss it? Hmm. Not really sure how to take that. The AI is doing some strange things around here. Wow, that didn't do anything. This is not great. Odds were still okay. Which units might help in an attack still? Just all these. You're getting off of that mode. And now I'm attacking those guys again. And 4 on 1A. Okay. Thing is that it's such a weird net of messed up stuff here now that I really need to clear out those rear units. About rear units, by the way, or basically what happened is that there is a bigger disparity between forces as the Allies dropped to 119 comparatively. So we are actually getting a bigger advantage over time here, which is good because the bigger our advantage, the easier it will be to capitalize on our advantage in a way. And even though they do have some local victories, hopefully those things combined allow me to achieve ultimate victory. But for so far, that is especially it's going especially well in the south, and yeah, that's interesting. Not so much up here, although could potentially break through that, get in their rear a bit. I mean, whatever's going on here is also pretty interesting, although it will certainly take more time before whatever I'm trying to do comes to fruition there. Yeah, like I said, they basically sacrificed the 31st Tank Battalion to no avail there. Not quite sure how that supposedly helps them. Currently, I'm just, checking everything here now. Oh, that's gone. Okay. I'm gonna end the video here. I see that my time is definitely up. I wanna thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Take care, see you then. Bye-bye.